recently saw you in London. We saw you,
Okay.
we heard your music, and then, but we don't know the story. So tell us the story. What happened in London? Why did you go to London?
Yeah, London was part of the country that booked for P Square's reactivated concert, 100 City Tour for 2022/2023. So we kicked off with Equatorial Guinea some months back, Malabo, we did Bata, then back to Nigeria. You know, P Square was separated for 5 years. So they got back this time last year. Okay. Yeah, some days to their birthday, they decided to, okay, let's reach out back to our fans and tell them we're back for real. Malabo was shut down stadium. Bata was shut down stadium in Equatorial Guinea. We did Afro Nation. We did North American. After North American, we did Portugal. Then from Portugal, we did 4 cities in Canada. After the 4 cities, then US though. Immediately I landed US, I got a call to come back to Nigeria from my London visa. So I had to fly down to Nigeria. Then I went back to meet them in London. We did the grand concert at Royal Albert Hall in London, and it was crazy. They are like the 3rd African to sell that place out. The show was on a Wednesday. They're back grinding in the studio. We're performing tomorrow at the hotel. We're doing Dubai African Music Fest. We're doing Afro Nation Ghana. A lot of bookings in December, November, December. They're doing their own P Square concerts November 20th, and they're still doing P Square concerts with Sound City at Eco Atlantic. My first visiting in London, it was wow, it was so welcoming. Can't wait to get back to that place, I swear to God, to shut more cities down.
The Nigerian music industry, as I was saying, can be very brutal. Now, when I say brutal, I mean that 1 minute, everybody is singing your name, you're out there, you're on almost all the playlists out there, and then the next minute, you are relegated to the background. Nobody's even talking about you. Is it the case of a lot of these artists don't really understand what it takes to stay relevant? Or is it the industry is just very difficult to stay relevant?
It's of two ways. With the years I've spent in the industry, I feel from the artist aspect, yeah, attitudinal ways of life sometimes can affect those things. Don't forget our industry is not structured yet. We're just doing it the way it comes. We're just learning. Like we just grow with it. Like it's just like, okay, we wake up and we think of, okay, what do you think we can do right now to get there? The moment that thing is popping, everybody's rushing there because that's where the source is coming out. And the moment the thing get dried, everybody start looking for another way of getting things. So that's just the normal routine of the industry. But for the artists, I feel sometimes they get carried away with the environment. Sometimes they get carried away with the status and everybody around them. Because sometimes when you're not saying the truth to yourself, at the long run, the truth will definitely tell. And when the truth start telling, that's why you see people not seeing them the way they are seeing them again. Because if you know your net worth is just $1, stick with your $1, do your $1 thing, and just do it that way. Not flaunting that you are $100,000 when you're $1. So when the 100,000 environment leaves you, now to get back to your $1, you need to go.
Charlie, this is your analogy, eh?
Charlie, you're shaking tables, you're shaking tables. Don't break the table.
Because for me, right from day one, I will always tell you the truth. Even in my own DJ career, I'm not doing competition with everybody. I'm not dragging space with anybody. I just want to do my thing. It's what I love doing, and I'm enjoying how I'm doing it. So far, it's making me happy, and it's putting something in my bank account. I'm not here to drag any position, who is the best or who is not the best. I don't care. You are going for an event, and you don't have a Benz to drive to that event. You have an Acura that fits in with everybody, that you know you can maintain till you get a Benz. Why not go for that Acura? So why not go? Why? But some of them will go and buy Benz and start doing instrumental. Money way you supposed to use, take the maintain yourself. You dey pay debt. You dey show big boy. Borrow money. Do you know what I'm saying? Borrowing money. So I cut my coat according to my size, and I don't drag things with everybody. I think that's just the major thing that's been keeping me going, because yeah, if I don't have, I don't have. If I have, I have. So When I don't have, I don't tell you that I have. So if I don't have, I don't have the gut to come and tell you that I don't have. So I just stick to myself. I just do my thing.
So Charlie Shee, I said for somebody like you, you understand what it takes to make great music. Now, not just good music, because if you have good music, it probably sustain you for like maybe 6 months, a year, and then you have to come up with something new. But if you have great music, it means you have a classic on your hands. This is a song that will probably even outlive you. Yes, this is a song that will outlive you. So Charlie Shee, when you sit down in your house, or maybe you're in the studio and you hear a song like, I'll give you an example. You hear a song like One Corner. What comes to your mind? Do you think, oh my God, another artist, another song that will probably trend for like a month and then we won't hear again? What exactly comes to your mind when you hear this kind of songs?
For professionals like us, if you know songs that will trend forever, you know this is a classic song. This song will definitely, in 20 years, this song will still be this song. But songs that you know in a month, this one will move. This one in a month, this one. See the way Buga came. I'm not saying Buga is not good, but Buga for me is a trending song.
Okay.
It's not a classic song. Do you want to compare Buga and Last?
No.
Comparable. No, there's no basis for such comparison. No basis.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you want to compare Ashake kind of style of song, you know what I'm saying, to a Fireboy kind of style. They are on the same label, but an artist is an artist. A musician is a musician. Now, some artists, because everybody wants to do a live band, everybody start playing live band because they want to get more money from the clients. But we all know the secrets while you're cooking your songs. Those effects that you're using in your songs in the studio, those effects that makes the frequency of your songs, give us that kind of tune that we are liking. Can you give me that same sound on stage? No. Impossible. That's when you see the real song is giving you a frequency that you love. You're vibing to the song. And when the same artist is performing on stage, you're like, is that the same song?
It don't cast.
Because no matter how the live band want to perfect the song,
they won't
be able to play those effects on stage.
It will not sound the same. Yeah, it won't sound the same.
You know what I'm saying? It will never stand. For example, that's the same thing that killed T-Pain. Because T-Pain was using that effect. It was seasonal. Now use your real voice. You're like, nigga, don't sing again, please.
Okay.
So having the natural idea and knowledge about your music and your style of song, it goes a long way than you saying this is what is trending and let's do it this way. Omo, you get one plugin where I get, make I use that for your voice. You go where you drop them, people like them, then you start singing that way. Omo, in 2 months' time, another person will get that same new plugin, go use them perfectly than your producer. Now their problem there again. Before you know, another trending song comes in. Everybody, because now everything that we are doing right now is not live, it's sampling from the studio. So, and producers are coming up. As much as they are creating much beats for those artists, but how many artists can tell a producer what he wants?
Am
I communicating?
Yeah, 100%. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes as an artist, you don't even know what do, re, mi, fa, sol, la means. You don't even know when you're off. You don't even know when you are flat.
The foundation of music itself.
See what I'm saying? So how do you coordinate?
Yeah.
You said what?
I said the basics of music, you don't even know it.
You don't even have an idea.
Wow.
So how you tell me how you want to stay for forever in the industry? No.
Wow.
You can't. Because you need to understand what you're doing.
Yeah, Charlie, my next question is strictly about this jockeying. Because
okay.
I know in Nigeria, there was a time when you introduce yourself, say, hi, my name is this and that, I'm a DJ. People look at you and say, this one, no life, no future career. I'm not saying this one, serious person. But now, People are telling their children, "Oga, go and learn how to do DJ." Else, so what changed between that time when people would even feel embarrassed to associate with you, to now that it has now become like a cash cow for a lot of people out there?
Yeah, because we keep improving in our field, and I think few of us try all our best to let people understand that DJs are professionals too, and they're educated, not
Yeah.
on you know what I'm saying? Because there was a symposium I went for, and I was asked to say one or two things. I couldn't remember everything now, and I was speaking and everything. The next guy that spoke, I'm like, sorry, you said you're a DJ, right? What station? And I told him, he's like, wow, I thought DJs don't speak like this. You look too tush to be more than like what drive you to be a DJ? And I'm like, that's my passion. That's even the DJ that I'm doing. I didn't learn it from anybody. Like that's my passion. That's what and it's bringing money to my account. So like, whoa, bro, you speak much like people that works in a bank or something. And I'm like, yo, that's not the way it is. We have like an organization. It's called DJ Association of Nigeria, which we have like a Lagos chapter, Dijan. So we keep telling people, you don't say you're a DJ, you dress rough, you don't know how to communicate. You know what I'm saying? At least have a basis of talking to your clients or something. Even if you don't go to that, because not everybody in Nigeria have the grace to get educated, you know. But at the same time, get the basics of how you speak to people. That's like a normal thing. So, and I think that thing goes and works a long way. And sometimes, you know, when people see you with good character, see you with good click, they see you with good behavior, definitely they want to emulate what you're doing. I'm like, okay. Some people will say, boss, I like to be like you. You can't be like me. You need to structure how you want to look, how you want people to look at you. But sometimes you can bite from some of my characters and add it to the ones you have and make a better life from it. You know, that's just the way it is.
You agree with me that music in the 90s there was something special about it. So, for instance, we had artists like Tony Tetuila, Rugged Man, Konga, a lot of Ajasa, Durella, a lot of these artists. If you have conversations about music with Gen Zs right now, they might not even be able to connect with all of these artists that I mentioned. So I just want
some of them don't even know Tony Tetuila.
Exactly. They'll say, who is Tony Tetuila? Is he an actor? I said, no, it's not an actor. It's an artist. So we have conversations like that. So Charlie Shee, what I want to ask you is this. I want you to run through some of the Nigerian artists in the 90s that you really, really, really miss their music today. Just run through them as they come to your mind. I know you can't remember all of them, but just mention a few of them that you really and truly missed.
Sonny Neji. Yeah, Two-Face. Two-Face is not releasing these days. I don't know why.
Yeah, he's not. Very true.
Yeah, Two-Face, Face. Yeah, African China. Lex Shidu, Maye Hunter, X Project, DJ Z's. Yeah, Rugged Man, Rasky. Yeah, I can't remember everybody right now.
There are a lot of them. There's definitely
yeah. Like I wish they are still in industry, because the only difference that I see right now is then they try all their best to give, at least for a song, they try to give a message.
Yeah.
But nowadays we want to dance. So sometimes you listen to like a 2 minutes, 40 minutes. You listen to like a 2 minutes, 40-second song, and you can't even pick one thing that the person is saying. Sometimes the verse 1 is different from the verse 2. And I'm like, what the fuck? What is this one saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's just a trend right now.
Tell me what your destination country is. One country that you've always wanted to visit, that you still haven't visited. What country would that be? Because I know you've traveled quite a lot.
Australia.
What country would that be? So you why Australia though?
Because in 2018 we did 22 European countries. In 2019, 22. Yeah. In 2019 we did 17.
Actually,
we did 17.
They're coming down
in Europe. So the only place I've not been to in Europe was London, which I conquered some months back.
Yeah.
Um, African country, East African. Yeah. I think the only country I've not been to in those East Africa is Tanzania. And
Wow.
yeah, Tanzania, Kigali, Kenya, Rwanda, Guinea-Bissau, you
Charlie
get
Shee,
Ghana.
aka Johnny Walker.
You get what I'm saying? So
continue walking.
yeah, and another place that I was willing to go to was Canada, and I've done that.
Okay.
Then another country that I would love to chill is America. So basically America and Australia. That's the only place I'm looking up to.
Okay, great. Yeah, thank you, Charlie Shee. Now the last question. For this question, just can you just make it like a 1 minute response? So what should we look out for in 2023 from Charlie Shee on the final note now? Yeah,
look out for the best. What we've been keeping for a long time is going to unleash very soon. I'm planning my own personal things aside P Square, but at the same time, it's still going to be beside what they're doing. So just expect the best from me. I'm not dragging space with anybody, but I'm coming out in full force.
I want to ask a question. I want to ask a question.
Fire.
Any club finest projects coming up?
Definitely. Definitely. We're working on that also in 2022. Like, you're just going to be like, what the fuck? Where's this guy? Like, how come? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and if you just Google it, at least with my previous post on YouTube, you know how long I've been in the industry. I don't need to say much.
You don't say. Thank you again, Charlie Shee.
All right, brother.
Done.
Nice chatting to you.
All right, nice talking to you, Charlie Shee.
Same here.